everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar.
What's up, beautiful people? If you have found your way to this video, please know that it is not by mistake, okay? And I'm very happy to have you here. My name is Key, and this is SYB, the series, a collection of questions, conversations, and action steps that we are going to take to change our life from the inside out, okay? As we are maneuvering through our week, I want us to think of ourselves like a system update. Right? Now, with each update, the intention is to add a feature or add features that are going to improve the functionality of the program. I want us to think about what are certain things that we can add to us, right? What are certain features that we can make sure are in our next update to ensure that we are improving our functionality in this world? Now, I also do want to say to make sure that it's something that's obtainable, right? Of course, $1 million would improve the way I function right now. But is that likely going to happen in this week, this month, this year? Probably not. So let's make sure that whatever we're reaching for in this moment is something that is obtainable for us enough to reach it, be proud of it, and then go to the next thing, right? If your next update is something so big and so grandiose, it's going to be so hard for you to reach that, and you might feel like a failure. You might feel like you're behind. You might feel all of these negative emotions because you've placed something on yourself that is so fucking hard to reach. So let's make sure that whatever is included in our next update, right, whatever's included in Keisha 2.0 can actually be obtained in the right now. For me, one of the things that I want to make sure that I'm incorporating is being in a state of constant creation. I feel like I function better when I am creating, when I can express myself via whatever my method of art is in that moment, right? So once we've figured out, okay, what is our feature? And let's just do one. Let's start with one. What's our one feature that we want to make sure is in our next self-update? So once we've figured out that, the next thing I want us to think about is, okay, what is something that I can do right now in the current version of myself to ensure that once Keisha 2.0 comes around, in the list of them features, it's going to say remains in a state of constant creation, right? So what is something that I can do right now to make sure that I'm working towards that? Well, I can be consistent on YouTube, right? I can do something every day that's geared towards learning my craft and making myself better, being a student of my craft, right? I can create a piece of I can create a piece of content every day. And I'm so glad that that's not what I said, because I don't create for it to be consumed by the masses. I create because that's what my heart told me to do. So I just wanted to say that because wording is so mindful, especially when your art is on the line or like any type of creation is on the line. Like when you start saying words like content, it just it puts this weird feeling around what you're creating. Like it doesn't feel as authentic. It feels like something that I'm doing. I'm only creating it so it can be perceived by people. That was a tangent. An important tangent, but a tangent, tangent nonetheless. I don't even remember what I was saying. Damn. I'm not gonna hold you. My edible's kicking in. So mind is kind of all over the place, but I'm like trying to be here with it because I've been trying to record this motherfucking video. Again, that's another tangent we can get on, but I won't right now. Lakeisha, reel it in. Anyway, back to our updates. What do I want to add to myself to improve the way I function? And two, what am I doing in the right now to make sure that I'm doing that? If you ask yourself that and you find, I'm actually not doing shit to make sure that I am improving myself, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. But now that you're aware, you also need to be aware that you have the control and the power to change that. So if you're not doing anything, what can I start doing, right? If it's not, what am I already doing? What can I start doing to improve the way I function? And again, make sure that it's obtainable, y'all. Make sure that it is something that you can see, that you can feel, that you can actually see in like a week or so. You know, something that can yield a fairly quick result. Again, back to the $1 million thing. You are not going to see that in a week unless you just the luckiest motherfucker in the world. And if that's the case, let's be friends. Shit. Anyway, that's what I want us to think about this week. I thank y'all so much for chopping it up with me this week, and I'll see y'all in the next video.